CISA started in 1993, and there were a group of people, lots of different kinds of people, farmers and people working in colleges and universities, nonprofit people, and just people who cared a lot about food and about our agricultural landscape. And they were worried that agriculture in our region was really threatened, that there was a lot of development pressure, it was hard for farmers to get land and to be able to afford land, and that increasingly our food system was bringing in food from all over the place at prices that were hard for local farmers to compete with.
When I think about local foods, I think about the impact they make on local community, the local environment, and the local economy.
We firmly believe that it is an essential part of a community to actually know the people who grow your food for you. And it's actually a beautiful part for farmers to actually know who they sell their food to. The program that is well known is the Local Hero program, and it's the longest running buy local program in the country. It's a marketing program that enables consumers to know what products are actually grown here in the 3 counties of Franklin, Hampshire, and Hampden counties. Well, right now we have about 240 farms that are part of the Local Hero program, but we have farms that are not part of the program who will call us up, and we're very comfortable with being the first stop for them and figuring out what's the best next step for them.
Agriculture is a really important part of our region. We have beautiful agricultural soils, and a lot of people care a lot about being able to produce food here.
The food is really important, and it's, I think, important for food security and things like that, that we have a more sustainable, localized food system as time goes on, and that we strive for that, but also for like the daily quality of life and the views that we have and the open spaces that people really enjoy here in the valley. Those things aren't just going to stay there on their own unless there's economic viability for the farms that are taking care of those landscapes.
Buying local is important in so many ways. Primarily the fact that UMass Dining is the largest campus food service provider in the country currently by revenue. It means that we have a huge amount to work with in order to support local. So we believe that by buying local, we're truly supporting the local economy. And so I'm very happy to be able to support local growers, local jobs. But on top of that, it's really an issue of climate change mitigation, being able to buy food that's closer to home, using more sustainable practices, and actually having a relationship that you can build with those farmers. It's really an issue of climate change mitigation, being able to buy food that's closer to home, using more sustainable practices, and actually having a relationship that you can build with those farmers.
The work that CISA had done before we came along sort of helped to build the awareness of local foods, really set the stage for opening our store.
CISA really helped out in bringing the farmers and the cafes together. Initially we were getting a once-a-week pickup at Enterprise Farm, which was frankly very difficult. But over the years it's become a lot easier to get local produce because of farmers markets, because of farm deliveries, because of the meet and greets between cafes and farms that have been set up by CISA.
They help out with a lot of our advertising. They do a lot of work with buying local from all the farms in the area, and that seems to help us tremendously. We've done some work, we've done some advertising through CISA, and it's always worked out really well, some radio spots and so forth.
They've been very supportive over the years, and often the first resource that we turn to when we have a question, or also a really good resource for marketing.
The Local Hero program is important to my customers. They really do respond when they see that little yellow sticker on our labels. So many of them want to know not only what the different ingredients are in what we make, but they're very pleased to know when it comes from a local source.
You talk about what's unique about the valley, and one of the 3 items that I always hear is farms, and the quality and incredible quality of the food here, and the taste, the freshness, the healthiness of it, the high skill level of farms, the beauty, the vistas the farms offer us. We actually have seen an incredible increase in passion and commitment and interest on the part of the community, and it just is talked about more, it's discussed, it's acted upon, and whether you're talking about the colleges in the area, the public schools, the senior centers, Everywhere people are having a conversation, you will hear some discussion about local food and how important it is. And to me, that's really what community is about. It's about feeding each other, supporting each other, and weaving that tapestry. Local farms and local agriculture are now seen as part of the solution to many societal problems, whether it's climate change or health-related diseases that are caused by diet, whether it's sustainable communities. It's clear that farming is not the answer, but it has to be part of the answer as we try to create a better future for our children.